Jill Duggar shares a sneak peek at Jason's wedding to Maddie Grace. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. God bless you. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Another Duggar sibling is officially a married man, and many of his siblings were in attendance to watch it happen, including a big sister who has been estranged from their family for years. Jill Duggar, her husband, Derek Dillard, and their sons were all in attendance at Jason's wedding to Maddie Grace last week, and now, Jill is sharing some behind-the-scenes details of the big day. Jason and Maddie Grace tied the knot on Thursday. Jason and Maddie got married in Tennessee on October 3, saying their vows in the mountains in front of 300 of their closest friends and family members. Though the newlyweds haven't shared too many details of their nuptials themselves, proud big sister Jill is now giving us all a peek into what their wedding at the estate at Sweetwater Creek was really like. Jill shared a vlog of their wedding adventure. She started with the road trip from Arkansas to Tennessee and then shared clips from the wedding itself in the third part of her vlog, which she posted in an Instagram reel. Several of the moments that made it into her vlog featured the newlyweds. And is it just us? Or are the Duggar weddings suddenly a lot more fun than they used to be? The video shows Jason and Maddie's wedding ceremony. Jill managed to capture everything from the bride walking down the aisle to her groom, the couple saying their vows, and their kiss once they were pronounced husband-wife. How cute are these two? Following that was the reception, and fans had a lot to say about the parts that Jill showed. The reception looked like quite a party. The reception featured Italian food along with plenty of dancing, something that was once unheard of at a Duggar wedding. It wasn't just the fact that dancing was involved, but also the songs that were played, which included Soulja Boy's Crank That, not exactly a Duggar-approved tune. Even Derek was dancing to it. Other grown-up Duggar siblings were in attendance too. That included Jinger and her husband Jeremy, who has also shared photos on Instagram that he took on Jason and Maddie's big day. It looks like the wedding was a blast, and something of a family reunion for the Duggar siblings. We can't wait to see more wedding photos. Proud mama gave birth to her fifth child in December 2023. Jessa Duggar can't get enough of her little tribe. The former 19 Kids and Counting star recently gave fans an update on her family via Instagram, captioning a photo with her husband and her 5 children in a picturesque beachfront scenic view. So grateful for these blessings. Jessa has been open about her family life even post-reality television. After a heartbreaking miscarriage in 2022, she gave birth to her 5th child in December 2023 with her husband Ben. Much of her family life, including the birth of most of her children, has been chronicled on the TLC reality series and its subsequent spin-offs. Her eldest child, a son, Spurgeon Elliott Sewald, was born in 2015. And his birth was featured on an episode of Counting On. He was named after British preacher Charles Spurgeon. She made it known despite her strict upbringing due to her parents' religious beliefs that she planned to raise her son differently than how she grew up. Her second child, another son Henry, was born in 2017. His birth was also featured on an episode of Counting On, and unlike his brother, she chose the name because, as explained in the episode, their third child, a daughter they named Ivy, was born in 2019 and also chronicled on the reality show. Unlike her brothers, Ivy was born a tad bit smaller than her siblings, which made her mother realize the difference in birthing boys versus girls. Their fourth child, another daughter they gave a unisex name, was born in 2021. Per a YouTube video vlog, all of the siblings met their baby sister at different times, but before she turned 2 weeks old. Their 5th child, a son George, was born during the Christmas season in 2023. Baby is here and we couldn't be more grateful. The proud mom wrote in a social media post holding the newborn, making their family even more complete. Jason married his girlfriend Maddie Grace in Newport, 10, on October 3. Jill's video included details from the ceremony, the Italian dishes served at the reception, Maddie's bouquet toss, and the bride and groom's sweet first dance. Jason Duggar married his girlfriend Maddie Grace in Newport 10 on October 3. His sister Jill Duggar Dillard posted a cute reel of highlights from the ceremony on Sunday, October 6. Jill Duggar Dillard is sharing a behind-the-scenes look at what happens at a Duggar family wedding. On Sunday, October 6, Jill, 33, posted an Instagram video showing the latest installment of her family road trip to Tennessee with her husband Derek, 35, and their children, Israel David, 9, Samuel Scott, 7, and Frederick Freddie Michael, 2. This time giving an inside look at her brother, Jessa Duggar's recent wedding to his girlfriend Maddie Grace. Jessa and Maddie tied the knot on October 3 in a stunning mountain wedding at the estate at Sweetwater Creek in Newport, Tenn, featuring 300 family and friends as guests. The wedding party also included 8 of Jessa and Jill's siblings, including Jessa Duggar in the role of best man. Jill's highlights of the wedding day, which was soundtracked by a mix of the Dixie Cup song Chapel of Love and Natalie Cole's This Will Be an Everlasting Love, began with a glimpse at her day before the ceremony, including having breakfast with Derek at their hotel in Knoxville, Tenn, and heading to the pool to take some of their kids swimming. The 19 kids and counting alums shared a few clips that showed her curling her hair, applying makeup, having a tasty-looking salad, and then changing into her look for the nuptials: a white shirt and dusky pink pants. "We are leaving the hotel, heading to the wedding," Jill said over a selfie clip of herself and her husband walking down a corridor. Her video then showed the family driving to the venue, a shot of the estate at Sweetwater Creek sign, and a few snaps of Jill and Derek after they had arrived. Next, she posted clips of the wedding party waiting at the altar for the bride. James Duggar, Justin Duggar, and Jackson Duggar were groomsmen, as guests sat in rows of chairs in the beautiful outdoor location. Maddie then appeared walking down the aisle to the Sweet Sleeping at Last song, before a shot of the wedding party and guests singing what appeared to be a hymn, and a cute moment of Maddie's longtime pastor, who officiated the ceremony, reading part of her vows to her to repeat, as well as capturing a unity cord braiding ceremony that took place during the nuptials and the bride and groom's kiss. Jill also included the special moment her brother and his bride officially became man and wife. Mayor and Mrs. Jessa and Maddie Duggar, the pastor announced, as the wedding cheered their approval. Jill's video then showed a few highlights from the wedding reception, including a glimpse at the table decorations, which featured white and gold plates and cutlery, and even a sweet photo of the happy couple on each table. Jessa and Maddie had chosen an Italian menu, nodding to their planned Italian honeymoon, and Jill shared an image of a tasty-looking plate of pasta in her video. She also included a shot of the cheesecake the couple had opted for instead of a wedding cake, which was presented on a table with a wall of foxgrass behind, featuring a neon sign that read, and some fun footage of the bride and groom cutting it as guests cheered. At one point, Derek was filmed tucking into some of the ice cream Jessa and Maddie had served their guests for dessert, before Jill's video moved on to later in the night, when the bride's bouquet toss took place to the soundtrack of Beyoncé's song, as well as selfie photos with the groom and others. Jill also captured her brother and his bride's sweet first dance, as well as some footage of the buzzy, open dance floor. In a cute moment, Jill filmed her husband enthusiastically showing off the choreography for Soulja Boy's Crank That, as he danced to the track on the grass. Her video rounded out with a clip of the bride and grooms from the venue, as she showed the touching moment Maddie and Jessa left the venue while their guests held up sparklers in the dark, before driving off into married life together. As for what's next for the happy couple, Jessa told POPL that they're happy just doing life together. "I think for both of us, we're pretty simple people really. It's like just doing life together," he said. "Just being able to enjoy the next seasons of life, and just be able to take those next steps." Jill, meanwhile, is excited for the newlyweds, sharing a sweet message for them on her Instagram stories on Sunday, October 6. "It was a beautiful wedding, and we are so excited for y'all," she wrote over a repost of her own video, tagging in the bride and groom and adding a pink heart emoji.